3, 2, 1, beep. Alright, doing that so I can sync up my overlays. Welcome to, or welcome back to Train With Me. Oh, baby geese. Sorry, they're so fluffy and so cute. They're little like fuzz balls. I'd hug them, but the parents would peck my eyeballs out. Okay. The joy of paddling with April. Today, training with me. I'm already training too fast. We're gonna do a simple 10 by 2 minute workout. And this workout falls in my base build season. So if you're trying to race this summer, like right now, this workout probably ain't for you. Unless you're already feeling burnt out, in which case, do this workout. You know what? Do this workout, just do it easier. So we're doing a simple 10 by 2. And we're just in a nice, long, 20-minute warm-up. 2 minutes down, 18 left to go. The workout itself is super easy. It's just 2 minute pieces, 10 of them, 5 that way, 5 back. Back in range. So I've got my heart rate set to not go over 120 for the warm-up. I'm doing a terrible job. And it's okay if you are too. Just take a few deep breaths. Lengthen out your stroke and bring it down. All right. This simple 10 by 2 minute workout, I obviously can't talk and stay at 120 at the same time. This simple 10 by 2 minute workout, I need to figure out how to turn this beep off. Ignore it. This simple 10 by 2 minute workout. Okay, no beep that time. Falls in my base season. This workout will work currently this week for people who may be training for Chattajack or late fall races. Doesn't really matter how long your race is. If it's Chattajack or something long like that, might do 12 of these. If you're just getting off the couch and just getting back into things, 6 might be enough. You don't need to do 10. We'll talk about how to gauge that using heart rate here soon. taking those deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Really long strokes. Catch 2, catch 2, catch 2, 3. Maybe a little pause at the back to keep that heart rate down where we want it. Why is our warm-up 20 minutes? I got to do. I didn't say it. I got stuff to do, right? I ain't got 20 minutes to warm up. I'm cutting the workout short then because we need this 20 minutes, especially you fast twitch athletes out there. You know, those people, your family always asks you to get the lid off that pickle jar. That's you. I'm talking to you. You need to warm up for 20 minutes. That's how long it's gonna take for our aerobic metabolism to fully kick on. The point of today's workout is not to generate lactate. Quite the opposite, in fact. For most people, when this workout falls in your plan, in your base season, we're gonna be doing maximum aerobic repeats, which means you're gonna go as quick as you can in 2 minutes, trying to keep the heart rate down, like at the top of that zone 2, pretty much where our blood lactate levels go above 2.5. So you want to be right on that 2.5 threshold. It's aerobic metabolism, primarily, right? You're always using a little blend. So we want to target that precise spot. And we want to make the boat go, or the board. We want to make our craft go as fast as it can while tricking our body to keep our heart rate as low as it can. I'm going too fast. Dang me. This thing is, my Garmin's all acting up. That's why it's honestly why the warm-up's so long. Okay, yeah, sensor found. Oh my goodness. So many buttons. Okay, now I can actually see my speed and see my heart rate on my heads-up display. Current setup, if anybody's wondering. I just bought the Garmin Edge 130. I don't think it's the 210, I think it's the 130. Bike computer, and I'm just doing a screen mirror from my watch to my head-up display. More cost-effective than my favorite piece of equipment of all time, the Speed Coach. On the budget right now. Ah, the sounds of nature. See how quickly 10 minutes flies? We're already 10 minutes into our warm-up. If you're new here, other things we're going to take these next 10 minutes to do: ensure that our seat set up, going way too fast, want our heels firmly in the boat or on board, which is easy. Feel nice, constant, even pressure in my heels. There's no pressure on the backs of my hamstrings, no pressure on the backs of my legs. I could still push and I could put my legs down, but pretty much my legs are perpendicular to the, parallel to the water. More nature. Okay, so tops of your thighs are about parallel to the water. I have wiggled my hiney into this seat so that I feel my weight completely even in my two little bony sit bones. So it's like kind of like wiggling left, wiggling right. So that I'm not leaning right, I'm not leaning left. It's just nice and even in each cheek. Spine is long and down the center line of the boat. With that, I'm also gonna have a slight anterior pelvic tilt. So what that does, you're gonna feel your quads activate when you tilt your pelvis forward. So I tilt my pelvis forward, that pushes my shins out into the gunnels, activates my quads, my glute medius. Boom. Boom. This keeps my core active and engaged so that we can really get the most power per stroke. That's the goal today. Like I said, we want our heart rate to stay nice and low. Well, I honestly don't even know what's on my schedule. Garmin's about to tell me. I say nice and low. What does it say we doing? Next step, go. Oh, no, don't stop. Oh, I started the workout. Ha! 13 minutes, all right. Today we got a 13-minute warm-up. My aerobic system's on, it's fine. Stuff happens. Don't let perfection be the thief of progress. Just do it. Shut up and do it. I pushed too many buttons and I screwed up. Okay, 151 through 158. So I'm actually targeting, let's get up to speed. Okay, I'm targeting 151 for me, 148 technically, between 141 and 150, so 148 and 151 would technically be my exact aerobic threshold. And so I'm trying to be right at it. I don't want to go and pin it at the top of that target zone today. Just now getting back into it. I kind of want to hover at the bottom of that zone. But I want to really make the boat go fast. But I want the heart rate to come down. So this first piece, I thought I would just try for my old 10K pace. 6.4 miles an hour. So So I put miles per hour on my heads-up display here. Not hitting it. There it is. There's a lag. Short. Okay. Rest 2 minutes. It's 2 on, 2 on. So we're going for aerobic power. It was a 928. It was fine. I don't know if it was high or low. I stayed in zone. So this workout, I'm not trying to freaking blitz it, right? I'm out here getting back into my groove. And just feeling out some speeds. I've made a note to myself in training peaks to try hitting my essentially like my 3 different thresholds, my 3 different common speeds. So I want to see what a 10K pace feels like. I want to see what a 5K pace feels like. And I want to see what my 1 mile pace feels like today. I'm feeling up to that. I added that on to the workout because it's something I want to see. If you're following along in training peaks and doing the train with me, totally okay to just keep these at even the top outside of your target zone. It's okay to be a little lower. So like if my zone 2 tops out at like 149, 150, I'm actually okay if this 2-minute piece is 149, 150 for the bulk of it. So let's talk about that. We're gonna start in 20 seconds. And what you're gonna see this time, like this Garmin thing is gonna beep at me. It's gonna beep for a large portion of the time. 2, and go. All right, try to hit and hold. 6.4, there we are. And my heart rate's, yeah, it's like 148, 49. It's coming up. 151, which is technically in range, but that's 30 seconds into the lap, right? Into the 2-minute piece. And that's what is important here. I'm going at a speed that I know is gonna yield my target heart rate eventually. If I was in better shape right now, it would take longer to exceed the target. Which is good. Yeah, good sign of fitness. We're 1 minute in, and I am so out of shape that I am already at the top of my zone to hit the desired speed. What do? Do I slow down? No. I try to bring my heart rate down. Ah, too high, dang it. It's okay, it's gonna come down. Hold the speed. If I can't hold the speed and get the heart rate down, then I have to abandon the speed. But I got it down. 157. Still holding a 6.4. Okay. 929, precisely. Same as the last one. 928. Okay, lovely. Okay, things that you're gonna see if you follow along with this. Snot rockets, gross. Sorry, I don't bring tissues. They don't go well in the water. I'm not gonna stop and politely blow my nose into a tissue. I spit when it feels a little dry in the mouth. It's the one awesome thing about doing workouts. Clears your sinuses. Blow it, don't stow it. Get it out of there. It's your body doing its job. Let that heart rate come down. Got a minute till we start the next piece. A little under. So these pieces are slightly above what I would be targeting for Adirondack 90, especially. They might be what I'm gonna aim for Chattajack. I don't know. See? We shall see. All right. Deep breaths. Hold. Out. Okay. And up, but not too hard. Don't skyrocket your speed, overshoot your target, dump lactate into your system, and jack the heart rate up in the first few seconds. Ease into the speed, attack the speed from underneath in this workout. Don't come at it from above. Don't overshoot and land on top of it. Be like a shark. Down it. Down it. Hit that from underneath. Long. Heavy. And reaching. And I would love to finish the 2-minute piece before the heart rate exceeds my target zone. Fail. That's okay. Might overshot my speed a little too. Just like I said, if you're not doing this as often as you used to, your pacing might be off. And that's fine. Dial it back. In. Okay, there's 6.3. Let's see. 2 minutes off. 9:37. Perfect. Within a second of these first 3 pieces, and I feel fine. The heart rate is coming out of the zone before the end of the 2-minute piece, which is not what I want. Again, it's probably related to my current fitness levels. It could also be the fact that it's 90 degrees. So, yeah. Try to cool parts of my body and see if that made my heart rate go down. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, okay, did it. That might have been the trick. Let's see. Alright, and these off pieces, you can stop paddling until your heart rate achieves the target zone. Once you're in the target zone, just take a couple of strokes, relax. I didn't do as bad on that last piece as I thought. I thought this lap time, heads up that you can't see, I thought it was counting down, not up. So I was over a minute in, before I exceeded the zone. I'm gonna do better this time though. Got a slight headwind too, so now I gotta factor that in. Came around this corner. It's right in the face. So that's a real question now. Up until this moment, it's been pretty flat. But now I've got enough of a headwind that I can't compare apples to apples. That beat right there was heart rate too low. Good. That's what I want to hear. I'm not going to go, oh no, my heart rate's too low. Paddle really hard. Because that is the wrong thing to do. All right, 45 seconds in. I just now hit the target zone. Out of that wind behind the road, you'll hear a lot of road noise. At the top of my zone, 30 seconds left to go. Out of my zone with 20 seconds left to go. Holding steady though at 160, so that's nice. It's not like I'm absolutely crushing it. 9:31. See, that's too fast. Okay. That was bad. That was bad. Okay. Okay. Stop that, April. It's hard, right? You want to go fast. I get it. I do too. So let's slow down together. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna do just one more this way, huh? And then I'm turning around. You know, I realized that during my warm-up, I kind of described the intention for this workout wrong. I said we were gonna be doing aerobic pieces. These are still like max aerobic. So we're not spending a whole, like we're not trying to get up to our anaerobic threshold or anything like that. We're not even trying to hit our lactate threshold. We are dancing right on top of the aerobic threshold. And I'm working at a speed that has been very, like, it's my 10K pace, right? Like, to hold it for 2 minutes should be very doable. And since I'm exceeding the zones a little bit, I said it's just indicative of my current fitness levels. But when we repeat this next week, hopefully I'll be holding that same speed and the heart rate will be lower. That's going to be my, all right, we're back on. That's going to be my gauge to ensure that I'm doing what I should be and improving. If you're just starting out, do these 2-minute pieces at marathon pace. Like that 30-mile pace. And there's a little bump. Okay, sorry. So even though it's gonna like jump my heart rate to have caught that bump, now that I'm on it, I'm gonna lengthen it out, ride the bump. I know, heart rate too high, but look how fast I was going for no effort. The computer just doesn't know. Alright, gotta get this heart rate down though, I gotta. Because if I leave this zone, then I'm really not doing it right. Alright, so back in 158, holding 6.4 steady. Catch 2, 3, catch. I should be flying when I turn around. Back in zone. It says I've slowed to 6 miles an hour. That doesn't seem right. Computer says 9:43. Yeah, that was my slowest one yet. Okay. Well, that bump didn't do me any favors. Thought it would. It was pretty windy at the start of that one too, though. Could also be if I'm doing them wrong. So if you do them wrong, then you'll accumulate lactate, and then your heart rate will just go up faster during the piece. Becomes like a glycolytic style workout. I haven't hydrated yet. Doing it's a salty beverage with ice. This is good and hot. Okay. 30 seconds left to go. There is a wakeboard boat putting off a macking wake. So tempting. We're gonna go to the same place. Alright, let's see how much easier this is with the wind at our backs. .4 5, 6.4, 6.6. Heart rate too low. Good. Yeah, so we're at 6.4. Oh, phone ring. At only 145, yeah. So I'm getting just now 47 seconds in. I've hit my zone. I also cooled myself down on that one. But I think being with even just the slightest bit of wind, definitely made a huge difference. I'm still only at 155, and I've only got 40 seconds left. Back in zone, we're good. Yeah, I was able to stay in zone for the entire 2-minute piece at a 9:29. Yeah, it was like my fastest yet. So 9:29, lower heart rate is definitely a little push going this way, huh? All right, that wakeboard boat didn't want to play. That's fine. It's embarrassing. Yeah, they're way faster than me, I was gonna say. I was gonna make a really bad joke. Heart rate just too high. There it is. Ooh-ha. Ooh-ha. Oh, that wakeboard boat kicked up a lot of cool water from the bottom. That's nice. It feels nice out. Now the breeze kind of feels good. So, you know, I'm on the lake. There's no tide, and there's definitely wind. Just doing the best you can despite the conditions. It is very nice to be able to train by speed or pace. If you have current or a wind that's very strong where you are on the day that you're doing this workout, you're gonna wanna just kind of figure out what speed you're holding for those 2-minute pieces going that one way. Try to hold it consistent across that one direction. Turn around, you're gonna have to change the speed. Go, change the speed. When you turn around, you have to adjust for those conditions. But then, as long as like the conditions are the same in that direction, do your best to hold the pace or speed consistent, right? It's never perfect. It's never perfect. Just give up on that. Give up on perfect. Save that energy for good enough. Good enough is good energy. See, just like I made a mistake at the beginning of this recording, talking about like where my heart rate was going to be for this workout and what my goal was. You know, perfectionism would say don't even post it. But it's good enough. It's good enough. You guys will you'll get the idea. Get the hang of it. Alright. Heart rate too high. 161, no bueno. I also just hit a 6.6. Nah, no bueno. But like I said, I had made a note to myself. I wanted to see where I would be if I hit the 3 paces I wanted to feel. Were 6.4. I think it was 6.7 and 6.8 were my, I think 6.8 or 6.9, I don't know, were my 3 speeds. So we got 8, 9, 10, we only got 3 left. 9:36, that was slower. Yeah, I gotta push on that last one for sure. Ooh. Free pool noodle. I'll pass. So tempting. Yeah. But yeah. If I wasn't feeling so amazing today, too, I would absolutely be doing these 2-minute pieces at 148 to 151. Like that target zone that I have set up for this workout is a big zone. 151 to like 159 or whatever was, no, that's not a big zone. I gave myself a narrower window to make sure that because I know me, I will sometimes push to the top of the zone. You see me already pushing out of it just a little bit, even though I know I shouldn't. So that's why I narrowed it up there, so the beeping cues me in to rein it back. So, yeah, but if I didn't feel great, this workout would be just as beneficial to me if I, A, listen to my body, and B, train at like 151, right? Like I'm still, the lower end of that zone, still generating like a little bit of lactate, but mainly relying on aerobic metabolism, and then just giving that system a little bit of that lactate and being like, okay, here, deal with this, manage this. It would help me stay in my zone if I let my heart rate come down in the 2 minutes off too. Up to speed. Okay. And we're there. Longer, slower, stronger. Heart rate too low. Thank you. I'm flattered. Love heart rate too low. I mean, it's badass to win a race. It's badder asser to win a race. And your heart rate's like 20 beats per minute lower than everybody else. One day I hope to be that cool. Long and strong and 1 minute, still in my zone, little tailwind. Sorry about my singing. You know, that's why in the military, they do those cadences. It's kind of like a gauge of whether or not you're still aerobic. If you're getting sick of hearing me talking, just wait till we do higher intensity workouts. I won't be able to talk then. So stay tuned. Follow along. Hit like. Hit subscribe. Train with me. Head on over to Training Peaks and sign up for this very program and train alongside me. 8 of them. Let my heart rate come down this time. Oh, 929, lovely. Again, a little tailwind. So it makes me feel better about like those first two. They were like 936 and 9 whatever. I don't know what they were. 9. They were like mid 930s. Which isn't bad. It's lovely. But then once we were kind of like broken from the wind, they were close, like right 930 on the nose, which I would like. And then these ones with a little push, sub 930. It all comes out in the wash. But the heart rate, like I'm staying in control the whole time, right? Like you need to be able to carry on a conversation. And again, like this is really early in my season, so I'm just getting back into my groove, and I just want to get out here and feel it, right? Like, what did these paces that I used to be doing for like 6 miles or more, what do they feel like? Do they feel the same? Do they feel different? Am I gonna have to try to out paddle a boat with a tube headed straight for me? Tell you what, that'll really blow my heart rate. I'm not in my zone still. getting anxious about this boat. Squeals of joy from the tube. Okay, I'm super in my zone now. Stop moving. All right. Holy Mother of God. I look up. It's like, boat! La 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 la. La 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 la. 6.4. Heart rate too low. Good. Remember when it says heart rate too low, you say, good, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. That's precisely where I want to be. Because my average for this 2-minute piece needs to be firmly in the target zone. All right, I'm in the target zone as of 48 seconds in. Lovely, lovely. Hit heavy, hit heavy, hit heavy. Big push, huge catch, grabbing that water, and big sit up, pushing through the hips. Firmly in my zone. And being out of it a little bit at the beginning, on the low side, nose itches. Actually, see, right on cue. Thank you, Garmin. Enables me to be out of it. Oh, I'm back in it. Yay! It allows me to be out of it for these last, out of it again, these last 15 seconds back in it, crushing it. Allows me to be back in it for the last, back in it. I am back in it. Allows me to be out of it for the last few seconds, keeping the average of the entire 2-minute piece very securely in that target zone. One more. Dee-doo-dee-doo-dee. My heart rate will also, as my fitness returns, come back down quicker and quicker. Okay. Heart rate recovery will improve. I love to nerd and paddle. I mean, I love to like zen and paddle too. But I like nerding and paddling a heck of a lot too. Probably won't record me zen and paddling. I mean, yeah, Heiko to Hatteras adventure where I paddled from here all the way to Cape Hatteras, 333 miles, camping in my hammock alongside the river on the way. That was zen and paddle. If you want to see me zen, go watch that on the YouTube. Oh my God, there's a little bump. Sorry, have to do it. 1, 2, 3, little baby boat wake. Wow! Okay. That didn't happen. Carmen's yelling at me. My spit stuck to me. Okay, last one. You should be feeling so cool, calm, and collected right now on this 10th piece. If you've paced this workout correctly, you're gonna feel just as good right now on this one as you did on the first one, if not a little bit better. The body does love a little bit of lactate. Reaching, big reach, huge catch, just slam that paddle deep, all the way into the water, right there at that catch, way out front, and then pull Oh man, there's a headwind. Okay, that's not what I wanted to experience right now. Well, too bad. We're also back in the main boating channel. Hoopity doopity. That is, well, not so optimistic about my speed now. So I was in a channel that runs perpendicularly to this main channel, and there was not a lot of wind. There's that little bit here and there, but this is substantial. Now, definitely gonna jack my speed all up. Yeah, that was gonna be bad. That was gonna suck. Yeah, 9:56. That's like the most suck out of all the sucks. I was literally just posting like a 9:30, like on the nose every time. And we almost lost a half a minute per mile in only 2 minutes. Like, that's pretty substantial right there. Well, you know what I wanted to do here at the very end? I actually wanted to do 2 bonus pieces, not counted in my workout. And I wanted to do them at 6.6 and 6.8, I think were the other 2 numbers I wanted to hit. Because I wanted to see how crappy, or not crappy, my 5K and my 1 mile paces felt. You know, getting back into it, seeing if they even feel doable, right? But now, this headwind, that doesn't seem like a really good idea. Bunch of swimming. Yeah, this is gonna now. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. But I really wanted to. Less windy over there. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna go try to hide out of the wind over here. Alright, 6.6, let's see. Boom. I am not hitting this speed in this wind right now. There it is. Pretty painful. Still into the wind. This is the faster of the 2 paces. another one. Yeah, that was painful. That was awful. 9:06. Is that 6 point? I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay, that's the one. That's my 5K pace. Whoa, yeah, no way. No way, Jose. Yeah, I couldn't do that right now. Wouldn't happen, Captain. So 8:55 is my 1 mile pace. I don't even think I could do that for 2 minutes. I don't know. There's a little tuck over here. I'm gonna arc into it. It's gonna be the most protected from the wind I can possibly get. And even then, I'm gonna rest all the way. It's crazy how much, like, you wouldn't think, like, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 2 to 3 tenths of a mile an hour is oh my God, changes that workout. Like it's that threshold. That's literally the definition of a threshold, right? Because below it, you're like la 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 la, and you just beep, you exceed it, kaboom, there it is. All right. I want this to be an 8:55, so I'm going to take a rolling start. Already too high. 20 seconds in. Boom. Yeah, no. Okay, 8:45, yes, okay. Okay, couldn't hold 8:45 for a mile anyway. All right, I overshot. Thought it hurt. So yeah, I screwed it up. I did it wrong. It's not always a bad thing. There's a lag in this system, so I'm not, just goes to show you your internal pacing at the end of the day, that's what you're really out here to dial in. It's cool to nerd and paddle and have all your numbers and your data as you go. It absolutely is a tool. that we should all use, but the tool is just that. It's a tool, right? You need to know when to drop your tools and run if need be. A link to that reference in an audiobook. After I smell these mimosas. Oh yeah. Imagine that's what heaven will smell like. Whew. All right, now it's just time for nothing but a cool down. There's a beautiful dragonfly escorting me in. Water strider's all about. Lovely. Man, talk about those post-workout endorphins. Happy as a clam. Oh, shh. Giant blue heron. Oh. Let's see if I can get you to see him. Oh, no. He's gonna... Okay. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to... Oh, yep. Having a die. So regal. So easily offended. Alright. Yeah, so like, if you're coming back after training for a block, right, like doing a race, a little rest, and now you're coming back at it, doing like an aerobic refresh, or base building, or you're building back in any way, you know, those last two bonus pieces that I did, those were intentional, right? I wanted to see if I was even capable of still hitting those, how they would feel, and I knew that it was a set amount of time where I've done both of those speeds before, for much longer, right? So much longer than 2 minutes. So I'm not asking my body to do something it's never done, and nor should you, until like an actual test day that's built into your programming. You know, I say that, and even then I believe in those random days, right, where you just wake up and just everything feels amazing and the stars are aligning and you're like, I just want to see how fast I can do a mile, and you do. And it's an amazing day, right? Like, so when those happen, yeah, they might not be scheduled in your programming. So those are allowed, right? But if you haven't developed the ability to listen to your body yet, then maybe you don't have that privilege yet to go do a random time trial that isn't scheduled. I don't know. I'm not here to say. Deep in, deep out. Just long, perfect technique. Big reach, big gather, all that water in the blade. Big sit up, squeeze the big muscles. Breathe deep, love it. Oh, the cool boat. Take this time to reflect. You can give yourself a little compliment sandwich. No open face sandwiches. That's how I give my husband his compliment sandwiches. They're always open faced. It's, here's your bread, here's your filling. There's no other slice of bread. It's terrible to be married to me. So yeah, for me, my reflection of this workout would be I screwed up the recording and I didn't do my homework and I didn't read up on this workout and kind of plan what I was gonna say. And I got the baby down for a nap, a million things going on, and I just grabbed the GoPro and I was like, screw it, if I don't do this now, it's not gonna happen. And because of that, I incorrectly described the purpose of this workout and kind of what we were doing today. So that was a lose. I came out of my zones quite a decent bit, and I'm gonna resolve to do better on that next week when I repeat this workout. So I'm gonna keep the speeds the same, and I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't come out of the zones as much at the end there. Again, this workout is made that you can just a little, because the average for the full 2-minute piece is still, but I would prefer to finish the 2-minute piece before I exceeded the target zone, and that is going to be that will improve as I improve. Big wins, big wins. Where's this open faced sandwich? Where's my meat and cheese? I obviously, you don't want to come to my house for lunch. I'm terrible at building sandwiches. So that 8:45 pace for even just a 2-minute, that was great. My neighbors are all gonna think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. That's okay. Oh, huge shout out to Mama Duck over there. She started this season with 10 baby ducks. I have one baby human, and yeah, she still has 9. And I gotta say, with the bald eagles and the ospreys and everybody swooping around, she is crushing it. And they are huge. They all got big, so she did an amazing job this season. Alright, so yeah, big win on the 8:45. Personal win that I just grabbed the camera anyway. And what else? Yeah, I'm gonna do better on pacing. Nothing you can do about the wind, so that is what it is. What else? Yeah, it's good. But for the most part, yeah, my 6-point, my consistency across those 2-minute pieces for the 10 of them, minus the last one with the really stiff wind. Yeah, they were all right around a 9:30. So yeah, I feel good. Staying in control of my breath and my heart rate. And doing those 2 bonus pieces felt nice. I'm glad I wasn't gonna do them because of the wind. And then I looked across the lake and then I saw a little break in the wind over there, and I said, you know what? Let's do it. So I'm glad I had the discipline just to do it, and then I didn't give up. Alright, good workout, everybody. Good job. Alright. Make sure you take the time, go into your training peaks, and keep excellent notes. So everything I just said in the video, I'm gonna go copy down into training peaks right now, into my training journal. Those are searchable. So at a later date, I can search by a specific pace, I can search by a specific keyword, and I'll be able to find these days, right? And look back and be like, no, I did, and there was wind or there wasn't wind, right? So it's not like a bunch of guessing. So cool. On that note, do a longer cool down than me. I can do baby stuff. Over, out.